Hello there, welcome to Story Time, and today's story is Disney Pixar's Monsters Inc. Mike's Worst Nightmare. Ah! Sully sat bolt up in bed. The anguished yell was coming from his friend Mike's bedroom. Sully raced out of his room and threw open the Mike's door. "Hi," said Mike in a shaky voice. "I guess I must have had a bad dream." He swallowed hard, then sat up in bed and gave Sully a sheepish grin. "I haven't had one since I was little." Sully nodded.
"Okay, well, good night, Mike."
"Oh, Sully, don't you want to hear about it?" Mike asked with a hopeful grin. Sully came over and sat down on the edge of his friend's bed.
"Okay,"
he said. "I dreamed," Mike began. "This is going to sound really crazy, I know, but I dreamed there was a kid, a human kid, in my closet over there." He pointed across the room and laughed nervously.
Now,
said Sully, good-naturedly.
maybe it was a movie you watched last night. Kidzilla."
"Kidzilla?" Mike scoffed. "Nah, I've seen it a dozen times, and it's never bothered me before."
"Well, why don't you try to go back to sleep?"
said Sully, suppressing a yawn. Mike cleared his throat shyly. I remember when I was little, my mum would bring me a sludgicle. A sludge-sickle. I can't talk. Mike cleared his throat shyly. "I remember when I was little, my mum would bring me a sludge-sickle when I had a bad dream." Sully sighed patiently, then went over to get Mike a sludgicle from the kitchen. "She would sing me a little lullaby too," said Mike. In his low, scratchy voice, Sully began to sing.
"Rock-a-bye-monkey, googly bear, with sharp little fangs and shiny green hair. Morning will come when the sun starts to rise. You'll wake up and open those googly eyes."
"Googly eye," Mike corrected his friend, snuggling under his blanket. My mum always checked the closet." With another patient sigh, Sully opened Mike's wardrobe door and stepped inside.
"Nope, nothing here,"
he called. Suddenly there was a loud clatter and a landslide of junk spilled out of the wardrobe door. A yellow mop fell out. It looked just like blonde hair. "Ah!" screeched Mike, leaping out from under his covers. Then he relaxed. "Oh, sorry, pal. In this dim light, I thought that mop was, a human child." Phew. He shuddered and gave Sully another sheepish smile.
"Ho ho ho!"
Sully chuckled at the idea.
"Don't be silly, Mike,"
he said.
"A kid will never get loose in Monstropolis. What a disaster that would be."
"No, you have a point," Mike agreed sleepily. "Good night, Sully."
"Good night, Mike."
There you go. Yeah, that's all right. Have a wonderful day. I love you all.